Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly editor-in-chief today, because today we're carrying on with our not ongoing campaign arc. We're carrying on with our adventure playing Monolith Games' very cool Batman, Gotham City Chronicles RPG. One of the most illegible logos in any RPGs. We are using material from the Quick Start. So if you, I've got a link to the Quick Start down below if you want to check out this game. If you're not familiar with it, it is just being released in the not second edition, but like a second printing of the game called the Skyline Edition at present. My new copy is on the way. And it will be available for non-Kickstarter folks shortly. It is based on a D&D 3.5, but then through the lens of a French RPG that I've butchered the name of every time we run this. Kev, you're Canadian. Didn't you do French in high school? I didn't get a very good grade in it. The game is called Chroniques Oubliees Contemporain, and it is... And I sound like a slowed down tape recording, I'm sure, to French people. I do apologize for that. The game is based on that, and then I understand it's iterated a little further into this. It's a very interesting game that does a really good job of capturing the street level kind of, and then also a little sort of wild science, wild fantasy stuff that you expect to see in a Batman game, more so than just trying to be a generic superhero RPG. I've got a link down below to the Quick Start and a link down below to the Monolith website too, if you want to check out more information on that. But with me today are three heroes to continue the ever ongoing fight against crime and evil, and there's a new person stepping into the shadows of BLUDHAVEN. So I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got George.
Hey everybody, I'm George. I am playing Jason Todd, aka Red Hood, and he is a righter of wrongs.
Very nice. Next up is John.
Hey everyone, I'm John, and I am playing Batwoman. What is that?
Kate Kane.
Kate Kane, that's right.
Bruce Wayne's favorite cousin.
Yes.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Robert.
Hi, my name is Robert. I am playing Nightwing, who I believe is Dick Grayson.
That's correct.
The description before the game, I am not a Bat Family aficionado, so, but I will do my best to learn from this game.
Well, one of the nice things about this particular game, too, Robert, is it gives you a ton of stuff to give a unified version in the setting source book, the Gotham City Chronicles, guide. The game was not originally released as a two-book series where the guide and the core book are suggested to be the two kind of core things you need to have. They really are. Like, the guide has that. But the cool thing with the guide is it gives you a unified version of Gotham, and you can choose to change it if you want. It gives you tons of advice on adapting it to fit your version of Batman. The character is almost 90 years old now. So it's not 80 years old, I guess, now. Because of that, there are so many different versions of the character that there isn't like a right or wrong way to present Batman. So what the game embraces is the idea of that whoever your Batman is, whatever your Gotham City is, it's going to be the one that's appropriate for your table. So, what we've said beforehand is that we've decided that at this time for our adventure, for the Quick Start, there is a Bat Family, and the Bat Family gets along with Bruce, which is not always the case. There are times where the Bat Family Bruce has done things where they have stopped contact with him, or it's strained contact with him, or whatever. What we decided is Red Hood. And do you know the story behind Red Hood, Robert? We didn't talk about this beforehand.
A little bit, yes.
So he was the second Batman, canonically. He had an incident where he ran into a crowbar many, many, many times. It just so happened that Joker was holding that crowbar at the time. Yeah. And then the general version that's accepted is that He was then placed in a Lazarus pit and then returned to life afterwards. There's also a version where Superboy punched crystal walls between the multiverse hard enough to make him come back to life. We're not using that version. So,
yeah.
There's also he was it's not accepted or it's not been admitted yet, but it's also there's a really famous or popular at least storyline called Hush that was released in the 2003 2004s.
That one I've read. Yep.
So Hush, you may remember there's a reveal that he is Jason Todd. And then he's revealed to be, oh no, that was Clayface facing it. There's a pretty strong theory that was heavy editorial interference. That they were like, no, we're going to bring it back, but we're going to bring it back in a different way. So there's also the possibility that he came back as Hush in another version. In our version, the Lazarus Pit came back. He had his struggles with Bruce, and they've come to reconcile with one another. What we decided last time actually was we're using a storyline from I can't remember, the Gotham City Knights. I can't remember if that's the name of the video game or the name of the TV show, but Batman died and was brought back by the Lazarus Pit. He was killed by, I don't know who. We haven't never said who, but he's been brought back by Talia. And when he was going through the challenge of the rage and the whatever else that comes from the Lazarus Pit, it was Jason, who managed to stabilize him. So Jason's a welcome part of the family again. Kate is a part of the family as well. She's not always necessarily part of the Bat family, even though she is literally related to Bruce. Guys, what do you remember from last time to bring Nightwing up to speed?
Jonathan, do you want to start, and I'll fill in, or?
Yeah, I can start. So we got a call from Alfred asking us to come to this particular get-together dinner, but he's pretty brief about it with his short English butler kind of way of things, make us think, oh, this is important, we need to go there. And it's some kind of dinner that Bruce was supposed to be heading in order to talk to the bigwigs or the up and coming.
I don't think you knew that Bruce was going to be there. Bruce just wanted you to be there.
Yes.
Right.
And then
we weren't sure why we were going there exactly. We just knew people wanted us to do that.
Yeah. So we got there. We saw a whole bunch of the up and comers in the town. What was the town's name again?
BLUDHAVEN.
BLUDHAVEN.
Yeah. BLUDHAVEN is if Gotham is like a dark and twisted version of New York City, BLUDHAVEN is the downriver Gotham or DC equivalent of like Detroit or some other like hard put industrial town.
Gotcha. So we showed up. I think me and Nightwing there were pretty much coming in together, and Red Hood was there pretending to be a security guard.
Yep.
So, right. Yeah.
Like a contractor, like a security contractor. Yeah.
And we were schmoozing with the people. We discovered that, the mayor was there and a few other things. But the important thing was that Bruce showed up unexpectedly, and he looked like he'd been limping pretty badly. And he went up to go speak, and all of a sudden, a bunch of people repelled in, and I think we were outside of a building in a little gathering.
Yep.
And it was like KG Beast, and then his little minion friend showed up.
And I think, John, before that, I believe, tell me if I've got this wrong, but I want to say that we got some inkling or we knew for sure that some kind of Russian mob was tied into this whole event that was happening. So before he arrived, it wasn't a total shock. It was a shock, but it was like, well, there's definitely a connection here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the NKV demon.
Yes. And the KG Beast snagged up Bruce and ran off, and we jumped out of the shadows to take care of these groups of little minions trying to attack the crowd, and then NKV Demon is still there, and I think Red Hood and him were exchanging shots.
They were,
and when Bruce showed up, he looked like he was messed up already. Yeah. Kind of played it off as if, maybe he had too much to drink, or his playboy side had come out a little bit too hard. But we knew that something else was going on. But because of his condition, that's why they were one of the reasons that he was able to be taken relatively easily compared to if he was at his usual fighting ability.
Yeah.
And they took off with him, and we decided they moved so fast that we're like, there's no way we can catch up to him. And in the meantime, all these innocents were in danger.
Mm-hmm.
So if we also made rolls for last time to see what you guys knew about these two fellers, other than having some of the most fun names in Batman comics.
Yes.
So KG Beast is Anatoly Kanaev. He is a cybernetically enhanced Soviet assassin. You may notice in his illustration, he has a robotic arm with a gun and a blade and shit like that. He has a robotic arm or cybernetic arm on account of Batman chaining him to a pipe at one point, and the Beast cut his own arm off rather than be captured.
Okay.
He is a exceptionally dangerous and implacable foe. In the comics, he's one of the few characters in the 80s and later in the mainline series where Batman seems to have tried to kill the guy because he realized he couldn't beat him, so he just sealed him up in a room in the sewers in Gotham City and walked away. They later retconned that someone came by and helped him recover, but yeah, Batman tried to kill a dude. And that was this guy.
And I told Batman, hey, that's my department.
Yeah. It's an interesting sub thing, too. George, you want to know who wrote that story?
Was it Jerry Conway?
It was not Jerry Conway.
Okay.
It was, although it's good guess, because I do love Jerry Conway stuff. It was Jim Starlin, the guy who created Thanos.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And both of these characters then were created during the Cold War. Then it sounds like both
they
KG
are.
Beast okay, that's cool.
So the KG Beast was created during this story arc called 10 Nights of the Beast, I think, and it's not great, but like it's got Jim Aparo does the art in it, and Jim Aparo is just like a classic Batman villain from the 70s and 80s, and he did a shit ton of Brave and the Bold stuff. So he's like one of the signature artists for DC for that era. And the NKV Demon is a lesser counterpart, but he was introduced later as sort of like someone who was trained by them, and he tried to kill Gorbachev at one point, and then there's been like 3 guys who have been it. Glasnost never is, I guess, his thing, but I just like, what a silly comic name for these characters, and I just cannot resist.
But it's so great, and it does definitely feel of its era when they were 100%. Created. Yeah. So like making fun of like the entire Soviet, Eastern Bloc, like Iron Curtain side of things seems exactly like something we would do. Yeah.
Well, and it's Jim Starlin incidentally is the guy who wrote as well the Death in the Family. The Jason Todd getting murdered was also Jim Starlin writing it. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, now I got to go look him up and see what else he's done.
He's He seems also like a sound dude. Like every interview, he's one of those. That's good. Some comic artists are problematic or writers, whatnot. Yeah. He seems like a solid fucking dude. So,
that's cool.
All right, then let me bring us over to our party and let's get said party
I'll tell
started.
Robert that we basically we wound up outside at this point. Bruce was being taken off in one direction, and then we started taking on all of these guys, of which all those ones that look the same, those are minions, if I have that correct.
Yeah,
Kevin.
anything with a blue bar is a minion. Or
and
horde.
Then there's NK even in the middle there, and we've engaged, or at least Red Hood has engaged him. I can't remember. I think you two guys were Batwoman and Nightwing were engaging the minions.
Oh yeah, I jumped right in and beat the crap out of one group.
Yeah,
like a whole bunch of them. So Robert, the point is, those minions, if you can do well, you can take a lot of them out at the same time. It's pretty awesome.
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry, I added some extras because I thought we had 4 players today. And keen viewers may have noticed we were going to, because we were going to have 4 players today, but someone had an emergency, so wasn't able to play. An example of how you can make the game your own, because I'm a fucking comic nerd, and I'm also lazy. I didn't want to have to recreate a new character sheet, so I used the Nightwing character sheet, made some very light edits, and we were going to play with the Robin of Earth 2, using those stats and just replacing his Escrima with a bat cape. So if if your brand of Batman ends up being the Earth 2 version or like the original, series, like 1930s, 40s version of Batman, you can play that kind of game with this RPG. So, all right.
Quick question before you get him, before we jump into the combat, that I've been wondering in reading through the books, and I now, of course, have both books. The artwork. So they remind me because the artwork in the background here is this a combination of art from the comics and original art for this book? Do you know?
As far as I can tell, all the art for the character pieces and stuff like that, all of that is taken from the comics. Anything you see,
this kind of like landscape stuff.
I think there's some.
That's like such a aspect ratio that you would.
Yeah, that one is probably
spread, right.
Well, it's also could be from marketing stuff as well. Like they've also got,
I see.
Right, because DC does have like marketing stuff that's used. The DC characters are prominent in a bunch of different media. So what they had access to, whether their license was only with, it does say Warner Brothers Games, I believe, on the back.
Interesting. So, I only mentioned it because I think one of the things that I really like I think the system is really fun, all of those things, but what really intrigued me when I got my hands on the actual copies of the books was the art. Yeah. Because it really gave you a sense of the tone.
Well, and they hired like bat people, like the art for the GM, the original GM screen is this here, right? And this is original. Ooh, shit. And
so wait, that's not what I have, right? I have a different one?
You do have a different one. Yeah.
That's weird.
Might be the Kickstarter one versus the mass market one. You're disappearing into your green screen, though.
I know.
But that's awesome, though, because that's the one I use for the thumbnail.
Yeah. Well, yes. So who knows what version?
No, and then the Skyline version is a different one as well. But yes, they do use art from the comics in the thing, which is cool. Or they commission bat artists, which is, to be honest, a little nicer than the Marvel one. The art is serviceable. Like, it's not bad, and it's better than I could do. So like, I'm no slight against the artist, but it's not equal to the comics art for a lot of the spot pieces that they've got in it.
Well, so, especially when all these people, what they do with their lives is do this, over and over again, and they become like experts in making comic art. So, it's like what you focused on. So, but I was just asking because I really found the art really evocative.
It's really great. Yeah.
The tone, it helped because for somebody who's not as much up on comics in general, it was really helpful for me to right away go like, okay. Yep. And there's three different kind of ways of playing a bit in terms of how much craziness is going on. Yeah. But right away, it was like, oh, I get it. It's very grounded. Like the tone, the blues and the bits of yellow here and there. Like I was like, okay, I know what I'm in for. This is not the Batman TV series from the 1960s. Like this is classic Batman. It really helped me, like, immediately jump into how I play my character in response to the world that I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. So Batwoman and Nightwing are engaged with or have defeated some groups of enemies, right? I think, you know what? Let's just, we'll say the editor wasn't paying close enough attention. So we're starting with a splash page where we're retconning. This is a very DC Comics thing to do. We're retconning. So we're going to start our combat all over again with Batwoman. If you want to be engaged with that one group, Batwoman, was it you who used a cold grenade, or was it Nightwing?
It was Nightwing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then I'm going to get rid of that. And you're engaged with one group of these fellers. Let's start at the top of the round. Nightwing, you're up first.
In Earth 1.02, the battle starts again.
Nice.
Right, exactly. There's a little message from the editor. A little box.
Yeah.
Well, again, the Jim Shooter passed away this year too. So as a tribute to him, not as a tribute to him, but it's because during his tenure as editor-in-chief at Marvel Comics, he used to insist on there being an introduction page for every comic because his theory was every comic could be someone's first time. So that's why one of the reasons we excuse the summaries and whatnot at the start of all of our superhero RPG stuff is our Jim Shooter summary.
He's not wrong. So yeah, I get it.
So then, Nightwing, on your turn, you can take a full round action. You can take a move and a regular action, I believe it's called. What are you thinking?
What's an example of a full round action?
Like if you're doing, I think it's 2 attacks, or I'm trying to find.
Yeah, like for example, I have fast attack, and as a limited action, which is what they mean full, we would call a full round action. I can make 2 attacks.
Okay.
But I can't do anything else.
Okay. How about if? So do these guys know? These guys know we're here, right?
Well, let's
okay.
Since we're sort of reintroducing things
out of nowhere.
Let's say, why don't we have you do that? I think a great opening splash page is a acrobatic Nightwing diving down into a bunch of gun-wielding maniacs. So let's start with you giving us a dexterity test. And remember, you've got an edge with that, so you're going to roll 2d20 plus 5. Now, before you roll, though, do you think you have any capacities that would add to this? Remember, you can get a modifier from 1 capacity.
Well, that would be the out of nowhere.
Well, that's one of the capacity. That's not a modifier. That's a action you're taking with it. And remember, you can combine actions from different capacities as long as they're not incompatible with one another. But what I'm thinking is, do you not have?
I have a hidden in the shadows, but that's
plus 8 on Dex test taken with a.
Yep.
Asset. I think that's also that was one that was poorly phrased. So yeah, you can so build plus 8, so you're able to total of plus 13. Go ahead and give us 2d20 plus 13. We'll take the higher of the 2d20s. There's no character sheet for this game.
There's no what?
Character sheet. So you just have to type it in or use the dice roller.
Okay, so it's roll. And I'm sorry, this is a D. What do we?
2d20s.
2d20.
Yeah, d20 is task resolution unless you've got like a complication, which would give you.
Yep.
Okay, so 10 is your highest, plus 13 is 23. That is better than any of these guys' perception stats.
Sure.
So you will be coming in without warning. What do you think you're going to do?
So it does say it inflicts a surprise state on adversaries in the first round of the combat.
Yep.
So
they have -5 to their defense, and they can't take actions against you.
I think he's going to try to take as many down as possible, and basically for a nice acrobatic maneuver. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but maybe he comes out of the shadows, grabs a lamppost, and swings around into hopefully try to take a couple of them out. But if he can only take out one, that's fine.
You're in sort of like a backyard that has been turned over, in a mansion that has been turned over to be like a for a big gala. There's a big stage where Bruce was a moment ago and now gone, taken by a Soviet agent who is 40 years outside of the applicable geopolitical conflict, but still, he's aged very well.
Things come back around. Who knows?
Oh God, I long for old days of KGBs and NKV demon. Then Nightwing, you come swinging down. You land within, let's say, the closest group of thugs that are here, and you can now take advantage of either your Master of Combat. Use 1d20 for a single attack this round that does extra damage. Hordes in this, so minions, it does carry over the way it does in some other games like the Fantasy Flight Star Wars or 2d20 games, or you can make 2 attacks using your double attack. What are you thinking?
I'm sorry, I don't see the double attack bit.
Double attack is right above Master of Combat.
Right above Master, which I also don't see.
Page 2 of your character sheet.
Oh, page 2. Page 2.
Under way of hand-to-hand combat.
I have a second page. Okay.
Look at that. You're even better.
But you said Master of Combat, basically, if I take out one minion, it would carry on to the next?
Damage would carry over, yeah. And because they're surprised, they're also even easier to hit. So rolling a d12 instead of a d20.
I'm gonna try the Master of Combat. Why not?
Got it.
So,
Do it.
Master of Combat, it gives you, you're rolling a d12 to hit, and you're adding plus 9 to the result from your...
Okay.
Oh, unless you're using your fencing staves, in which case you're rolling plus 13. I don't know why they call it... It's Screamer Sticks.
Sorry.
That's on page 1 under melee weapons. You've got one natural weapons is plus 9. That's kicking, punching.
He would be using the fencing staffs.
You got it. So it'll be 1d12 plus 13.
Okay,
that's
so that's
awesome.
23. 23.
20. Oh, you roll 10. Okay, 23. Yep. Sold. Now and. Their defense is, I think you also score a crit if you roll 10 higher on an attack. Let me double check.
I appreciate, Robert, that you wanted to just come in like right in the middle.
Yep.
Meaning like you just rolled 3 10s in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Handling an attack.
Well, the 10 is fairly high for a D12.
Well, then for the D12, that is true.
Yeah,
that is a fair point.
Yep. But I'm all about fairness. I mean, So.
You're going to take these guys out fairly, but with
Yes.
extreme prejudice.
Yes.
And then force them to take a prejudicial condition.
Yes.
Yeah, so when the result with modifiers is at least 10 points over. All right, so it's double damage this round.
Okay.
Then you're going to be doing plus 2d6, so you're going to roll 2d6 exclamation mark plus 1d8. No, sorry, 4d6 exclamation mark plus 2d8 exclamation mark plus 2.
That sounds like a lot.
It's potentially a lot.
I bet it will be.
Yeah. 38.
Shit.
That's a lot.
Very nice. All right.
That's only with one explosion. So.
Yeah. Okay. So this brings him down. Let's see. That's at least 5. Yeah. Okay. So what does it look like? You've taken 5 of these armed mobsters, Eastern European mobsters, out.
It doesn't look like much to them. It looks like there's like a blur, and suddenly 5 of their guys are down, and with cracked skulls. Maybe not actually cracked, but they're moaning, and they look up and they see this blue and black blur go past. So
nice. Okay. So then they are down. Batwoman, what are you doing?
I had a question.
Of course.
What kind of action is it to make use of the bat cape? Do I have to prep that in advance, or is it a reaction?
To make use of which?
The bat cape.
Oh, bat cape? No, you can apply that. For using it against range attacks, you mean?
Yeah.
I think. Let's see. Here you go. Bat cape is. Use one combat action to use it as as cover.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of guys with guns here.
And so I get 2 combat actions a turn?
You get 1 combat action unless you're using one of your things. An attack action, you can use 1 limited action, 1 movement, and 1 attack, 2 movement actions, or a free action. I wonder if there's a rata for this. There must be.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could go for a double attack, but throw up the cape as a last instead of a.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to take out this group that I'm already engaged with.
Sure.
I'm going to go with the double attack.
Nice. Go right ahead.
Okay.
I think you can move between actions too. So, if you take out the first group with your first attack, you could then leap over to a second group if you wanted.
Okay.
Okay. So this is with your D20.
Yes.
So D20 plus 8.
8. Oop, I think I barely nicked him.
That's actually a hit, though, just not a crit.
Okay.
Okay. And then give us what is your damage? 1d8 exclamation mark plus 2.
It's not with me this time.
Well, that's your first attack, though. So, fortunately, you got a second one.
There we go.
Hit as well. And 8 damage. Okay.
I don't think my succession kicks in unless I take one of them down in the crowd.
You definitely took one of them down, so yeah.
Okay. And then, do I still use a D12 as a follow-up, or do I use a D20?
I think it's D20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, solid hit. Yeah. All right. So what do we see? Is you're just battering your way through all these. You have a move action if you want to.
Yeah. So she like from the last round, she just comes in like a blur, and this time she gets into scuffles with one who's just a little bit too quick for her. So she has to focus and then go down, uppercut, kneecap, and then spin around and smack the other guy.
Love it.
And then she's gonna spin off and head off to this group.
You want to engage them?
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, because this is like 3.5. There's a penalty for firing ranged into melee.
Yeah.
All right. So you've leapt down into yet another one. I'm just going to move your tokens to be a little closer to whoever you're facing right now. So you're with this group here, and Red Hood is exchanging shots with NKV Demon. Red Hood, what are you doing?
So if you may recall from last time, the way I engaged at range with NKV Demon is that I sort of took shots at him and I kind of put trees in between us.
Yep.
Because one of my ways is to be able, it's called Nice Shot, which is suffering no penalties when line of sight is blocked or targets in melee combat. But I'm trying to keep it so that it's messing him up. He may have the same ability, but just in case. So I like that positioning.
Okay.
So therefore, I don't need to take a move action. I will just take a limited action, which is going to be a fast attack.
Love it.
With my pistol. So.
Okay.
And I think, he's got his mask on, so no one's going to see this, but he's got like a little bit of a smirk on his face.
Love it. Okay. Go ahead. So and it's the same thing too. Like first one's D20, second one's D12? Is that right?
And I had a question for you, actually. That's right. So I do get another, this is one of my other capacities under way of ranged weapons, which is an adjustment. You gain +2 to range attacks on a target within the weapon's basic range, which for this weapon is 30 meters.
30 meters.
So I don't know if I'm within 30 meters.
Yeah, then you are within 30 meters for sure.
Okay, so I have these MacLeod, but this will be a +2 on top of what it's rolled. I didn't add the +2 to that because it changes depending on. So that's actually a 12. On the first one, I'm assuming it's going to miss.
No, but that's also a nat 1, which is a crit.
Oh, and it's a nat 1.
Yeah, which is a crit fail.
Critical.
Let's remind ourselves
That's
how
true.
crit fails work.
We could just, maybe we talk about that after the game.
Ooh.
See, it got cocky. This is what happens.
So in both cases, the GM is completely free to add an extra negative effect to a failed test.
Okay, I take it back. This game is bullshit.
Come on, Red Hood.
There's no obligation for them to do so if the situation isn't suitable or would be awkward for the point in the scenario, but...
come on. You got to do it. That's the fun of the game.
Absolutely. I think what's happening, because you're not wrong, he seems to be... maybe not equal to you, but he's very much in your league as a shot as well too. So you guys are trading shots, and there's one that skims just close enough to it that fucks up the mechanism in your guns.
Yeah. Okay.
So your guns jam. You're not gonna be able to make the second attack until you spend an action clearing the guns, and we'll make it a dice action to keep it interesting.
Yeah, I like it.
So
all right, so then yeah, exactly. So I God damn, and then I'm about to get ready to start, checking whatever I need to kind of get these guns back working and unjam them.
Love it.
That's all for me.
Okay. The NKV Demon is going to, let's see here. Kev,
what's cool, Kevin, too, is that because I took a limited action and therefore can't move, I can't be like, my gun jammed. Let me get out of here.
I think you can step. I think a step is a thing in the game, maybe.
Well, it might be. I was looking at this version of the Game Master screen, which I don't know if it's newer or older than what you have. And it does say what you said before. Character's turn. one limited action, or one movement action and one attack action in any order, or 2 movement actions plus some free actions. But maybe there is a movement action that's
no step.
That's
There's no step.
Yeah. So, but that's cool. I like it. I think it's like, stepping is not gonna help me anyway. It's just going to take me out.
Step is, to be honest,
so.
also a bit of a controversial thing in 3.52. Like there's a bit of like, fuck off with this.
That's true.
Inching along on the, doesn't exactly add a lot of drama to the game.
It is very true. So I am very happy with that. I'm stuck here with
Sure.
jammed
Let me
guns.
I'm just opening up. Okay, here we go. He, seeing your disadvantage, says something in Russian that likely is not very gloating. And because he's a product of the Cold War, I believe you make out Amerikansky in it.
Yeah.
And let's see, first shot. Okay, so your defense. Remember, you can spend an exploit point to add +10 to your defense against one attack.
I'm waiting to do it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Wait to see what the attack roll is. Because I can wait to hear and see what the attack roll is first, right, Kevin? Or do I have to say before?
Good question. Some things there are, like, you have to pre-spend, like your, what do you call it? Your, what do you call them? The ethics. Ethics need to be spent before the roll, I believe.
Okay.
So do you need, but let me take
that
a
makes
look.
sense.
I'm in the
that
same.
makes sense because you have to explain. You would definitely have to explain how that comes into play to get that bonus.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. There's a heading in here. Don't forget. Nice game. And you know the unfortunate thing, I could not tell you. Oh yeah, do not forget critical sex doubles. Oh. Yeah. Oh, look, I love this game. Page 120. During a range attack, it could be talking about critical fails, dropping the weapon, a mechanical problem, or something else.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Love it. All right, exploit points.
I think it's 106.
So 10 is to the result is spent after the result of a roll.
Right.
Only 1 EP can be used for combat. Spending an EP allows the def score to be increased in just one attack. Doesn't say. I think it's after. I think it's after because I think the blind spends shit. I think is. I'm never a fan of that stuff. All right, so then I would have got. Let's see here. A +10.
Just so you know, my defense is 16.
So I did hit you, but only hit you with a 23.
All right, so I am spending one of my exploit points here.
Okay.
Takes me down by 1.
All right.
To get a +10. And I think what happens is, like, I duck behind the tree and, like, the tree goes...
Love it.
It's, yeah.
And my second attack is a plus... Hold up. Okay. 18. That doesn't hit you, does it?
Yeah, that's gonna hit me. So that I can't do anything about because I spent my 1 EP for the round. So
right.
What's the damage?
Okay, damage is gonna be.
I'm used to getting hurt. I've been tortured. I'm fine.
Yeah. Remember you got your damage reduction against range attacks as well.
That's true.
You got DR6.
Yeah.
That is
not too bad.
7 points of damage. So you're gonna take a net 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And then it is Nightwing's second action. Oh, and remember, this is not a second full turn. It's only a single action.
Okay. So he's kind of swung around the group, and now he's coming back for more. But of course, it's no longer out of nowhere. So I think
out of nowhere till the end of your turn, I think.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. So they're still surprised.
Okay, they're still surprised, but he's no longer hidden in the shadows. So,
You could do a double attack. You could do a Master of Combat again.
Yeah. I think he's going to do...
Could surrender and join the Russian mob. I mean...
Yeah, he's going to try the double attack.
Okay.
Yep, just to get a better idea.
Nice.
And like, mechanically, that just means he's going after 2 people, or it's still just like he's...
No, it just means you're applying it twice. Against hordes, it's always applied, like there's carryover damage.
Okay,
and the thing is, so Robert, the way that the horde rules work in this is every 2... The number at the top there, the reason you can see the 10s in there, that's how many are in each of the hordes.
Yep.
That every 2 members gives, I think it's +2 to hit and plus 1 dice of damage.
Okay, sure.
So,
so he's going to hit the same horde.
Yep.
And so what is this? This is 2 melee
the Russians
attacks.
horde has a vaguely 1913 newspaper editorial cartoon vibe to it.
Yep.
The Russian horde.
Yep.
I guess it would be the Kaiser's horde in that case, but come on, Madison.
So do you want me to roll all of these at the same time? So it would basically be 2d12.
Which one do you think? Sorry, you're
The double attack.
it's only the second attack that uses d12. First one is a d20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then go ahead, 1d20 plus 13 for your first one.
Sure.
Come on. Oh, solid. That's a crit again.
Nice.
So you're rolling
amazing.
2d8 exclamation mark plus 4.
2d8 exclamation mark plus 4. 16.
Oh, jeepers.
Nice.
Okay.
And then the d12. And that's just a d12 plus 13.
A d12 plus 13, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Still
Another
not
hit.
much worse.
That actually, hold on. That may be a
Amazing.
crit as well.
Oh, that's
This
awesome.
is why I need my Skylinks. I need to have the rules open to the combat section and to the thugs. That is a crit as well.
Okay.
Nice.
So 2d8 plus 4. That's 18.
2d8 exclamation mark plus 4, 18.
Yep.
That is a whole
Nice.
group down. Now,
Yes.
John, your takedown ability, do you remember what way that was from?
Succession. Way of hand-to-hand combat.
Yep.
Which means you would technically, you're not going to be able to use it now because you got no one in range and you can only do 1 action with your second action. But you've got under way of hand-to-hand combat succession once per turn. Take a free melee attack after putting an opponent out of action with a melee attack. Okay. So in a single round, you guys have wiped up 2 of these mobs, and Batwoman has dived into a second one. Now it is the thug's turn. Let's see. Okay. They are going to... Oof. Okay. First, against Nightwing, there's a... You kind of drop that last guy, and one of the group, all their guns turn in your direction, and their submachine guns begin chattering off, and bullets are flying in your direction. But I
mean, they are rightfully scared of you, so...
I was wrong. Plus 1 for every 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I
Taking
have
a page out of George's book and making macros.
Oh, yeah, well, I got this from you, John. So.
Well, I didn't set it up for this character.
Initially. Well, but still, just the idea. And then I started making whole character sheets.
Okay,
Well,
so
I can't do that.
I can't. No, that was because of this. I did the macros. I was like, oh, I can do that. I mean, what else can I do?
All right. 3 attacks against you, Nightwing, from that first group. None of them hit. Every 4 characters, they get an extra attack. Every 2 gives plus 1, not plus 2. I was wrong on that. Then Red Hood. We've got the ones that are facing the NKV Demon, or with near there. Neither of those is going to hit. And that's not going to hit either. So there is and I think we'll have a second group shoot at Nightwing because Batwoman is engaged.
Okay.
Ooh,
Don't do it
one of those
that
might. Nightwing, does a 24 hit you?
What do I check for that?
Your defense score.
Defense.
Your defense is a 24.
Yeah, he has defense of 24.
So you could spend one of your 5 exploit points and add +10 to your defense against the attack if you like.
Sure.
Okay. So then it'll be your green bar. What do we see as you deke out of the way of that shot?
It's not even a deke so much. It's like they sort of anticipated him coming back, and he, or as much as he could, and they attempted to swing at him as he came back in, and he was through before they, basically they ended up hitting where he was instead of where he is.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I then rolled. One of the things I fucking love about using these dice, when I get a critical, I get a bat symbol.
Nice.
That is cool. It does make me want to get the dice.
The dice are, and George, they're oversized too. So,
really?
like, look, there's that regular.
Oh, yeah.
They
so
have,
this way, I'll be able to actually be able to read them with my eyes.
Yeah, exactly. They have great hand feel to them too. Like all of them are oversized, so they're fun to play with.
Cool.
But I rolled a critical hit on Nightwing. So let me just roll. I'll roll in chat. It's double damage. Scheiße.
But using my so what did using my exploit do then in this case?
Well, your first exploit avoided the shot, but then I rolled my final shot on you. I got a crit on you, but I'm gonna roll first. But then we're gonna point out something else for you.
Okay, sure.
Let's see here. Oh,
that doesn't sound good. That sounds bad.
It ain't great.
For you.
So 85 damage on you. Robert, how'd you enjoy playing the game?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
12d12.
you also have, Robert, under your way of justice, you have just in time. Once per combat, you can spend 1 exploit point to cancel damage.
We're going to be doing that.
Nice.
Well, I mean, it's not like he has much of a choice unless he wants to be dead.
Yeah.
He's like, am I done with this superhero and life thing in general?
No, I own a fucking circus. Why am I doing this? I could be running a circus. So what do we see then? So you sort of you dove out of the way of that first shot, and then you saw there was a second group that had you dead to rights. How do you?
Basically, guns pointed at his face, and he's like, somehow he actually just drops out of sight. Like he goes, he comes up and there's a whoop. And
I think he has a split because he's an acrobatic.
Yeah.
So it does a split, drops underneath, and this planter just gets chewed to shit where he would have had him.
Yep.
That's awesome.
There's 2 ways. There's a great little bit from the Prodigal storyline where Jim Gordon realizes it's not the original Batman anymore. Because this is after Azrael replaces him, and the 2 things he notices is, for one, Batman is a lot more acrobatic than he normally is, because Nightwing can't. He's a child of the circus and a child acrobat. Yep. So that's the one. The second reason, Batman's smiling too much. Nightwing really enjoys what he does.
Yeah. And there is this kind of smile as he kind of pops back up, and then it says, "My turn," even though it's not actually. Even though it's not actually, his turn.
Your turn. Yeah. Right. It will be momentarily. We have Kate.
Yeah.
Kate. Let's see with these guys. Okay, so I've got
Fisticuffs. Bring it on.
There we go. All right. So 15 defense is my worst. A 22 defense.
22 will hit.
Okay. You could spend an exploit to take the hit.
Nope. We're going to get bloodied a bit.
Okay. Let's see. Then that is... not that. 60... Let's see here. Roll 66. It seems like in superhero games, I'm rolling in chat rather than rolling damage otherwise, because I do this in Champions, too.
Why?
I don't know why.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. 21 damage.
Okay, and then my melee damage reduction is 3, I think.
Okay.
It says 5 on my sheet, but I think it was 2 higher than what it should be.
Let's use the one that's on there. So 5.
Okay. 16.
But here's the thing: is let's see.
I didn't realize it hit so hard.
Is that higher? Yeah, this is where. Do you want to spend your EP to avoid? Use. Well,
what's the consequence if I don't?
So if you don't, you're gonna take the damage. You'll take that 16 points of damage. Is 16 higher than your Constitution?
It is, yes.
So then you would also take a serious wound.
Nope. I'll spend my points.
Yes.
See,
Yeah,
this is why you need to know the rules before going in. I'll spend my point.
I feel like you guys don't want to know what the rules for serious wound is right now.
No,
I'm curious for when I run it. When I'm playing.
I think what it does, George, is it makes basically everything
Yeah.
you roll with a D12 instead of a D20. So it like
Oh,
scales
shit.
down. Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
yeah.
All right,
okay.
I'm gonna look at it.
Yep.
So then, yeah, what do we see, Kate? How do you get out of the way of that?
It's not so much as she gets out of the way. It's just they all just decide to instead of one-on-one fighting her, they all coordinate and try to beat her down. And
Yeah.
she just curls into a ball and rolls behind them before they can really land a blow.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then my last attack on you is a 23.
That's just gonna hit.
Okay. So do you want to? You could spend an exploit to gain a +10 to your defense.
Did I just spend it?
Oh, you did
You
spend
only
one.
do one, yeah.
Oh no. Oh, which Nightwing did too.
Well, yeah, he had a special ability though.
yeah.
But you just use succession as a special ability, so you can do that too, can't you?
No, I
you-
used an exploit point, but I can use succession this time.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll do that.
Okay. So just FYI, once you roll damage, you can't then add your modifier to your defense because we've already gone into result. Then
Okay.
your only recourse would have been the exploit. But this is
Yeah,
you're still able to do both of those to
Retconning it,
avoid this attack, right? So
yeah.
yeah, okay. But I thought I'd point out that that's when you would have to make that decision. All right, so then yeah, you can appreciate the threat that these fellers can represent. Kevin, you're insisting on adding an R to the end of that? It's a KGB's thing. It's a lot of fun to say. All right, then, guys, that brings us to the end of our first round. And we're at our mid-session break already. So why doesn't everyone take an exploit point?
Awesome.
Does that include NKV Demon, Kev?
No, I think
Maybe.
he hasn't won it.
No,
So let's take our mid-session break, then we'll come back and start with Nightwing once again with a full slate of abilities. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Same bat time, same bat channel.
actually, bat time in about 5 minutes. But
Don't we need to eat one? Don't we need to eat one? Yeah, we'll give it to you, but then you have to. Okay, the coffee. Yeah, like, it tastes good. I well,
So that. But after a long time, it's still not.
Yeah, well, there's one thing.
Things you can do. There's a lot that you can do.
There's the if I want to.
Sure. Well, then it'll be down to the game to do it tomorrow. Or Monday, because you do have off until through Monday. They were good. Well, oh wait, that's 2024, right? They were okay. They weren't as good as they should have been. Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
And Kevin, I did check, and you are correct. If you get a serious wound, you are weakened, and all tests are with a D12.
Nice. Still
and
up there.
Recovery takes a night.
Okay.
And you only get a chance to recover, so it is serious.
Yeah, yeah.
And the translation works perfectly in this case.
Again, their English is better than my fucking French. There is some.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a little bit of processing that seems to happen sometimes as you're trying to figure out what is intended by the English language version of the rules. All right. Nightwing, top of the round. What are you doing?
So first of all, in the hopes of appeasing the great god in the sky called the DM.
Did you?
Oh, sorry.
I can hear you. I can hear you. What were you saying? No, not now. You're muted. Now we're toasting Mo.
Okay.
Mo.
Nice.
Clearly Canadian. So,
very nice.
That's an attempt to appease the DM. He pops back up and throws himself into another group.
Got it.
And he is going to, because he got 39 damage in the Master of Combat and 38 in the double attack, he's still not sure which one he likes better. So he goes right into Master of Combat again.
Got it.
So.
Okay. Then go ahead. It's a D12 plus 13.
No longer surprised, though, so.
No, so they're going to have their full defense, but.
Yep.
Let's see here.
So that was a
D12 plus 13.
Yep. Plus 13. Unlikely to be getting crits, but.
But you got a hit, though. Okay.
Yep.
So then that'll be 1d8 exclamation mark plus 2d6 exclamation mark plus 2.
He's like, hold on, guys. Let me just go back in the shadows again so he can be surprised again. No. Okay, that's a little bit less.
So 14 damage. However, that will trigger the succession. Actually, if you want to use this once per round, you can. When you down one adversary, you can make another melee attack against another.
Sure thing, then.
Mm-hmm. That's precisely the one you took down.
And he's doing it with the doing it with the same thing, or is it just is it like a standard melee attack?
This is now actually the regular melee attack, so 1d12 plus 1d20 plus 13.
Okay.
And that is a crit.
Yep.
So now give us a 2d8 exclamation mark plus 4.
Yeah.
Whoa! Very nice. Okay. 20 brings us down to 6 fellers. All right.
Says who needs surprise?
Yeah, see, there is, just a flurry of a scream of sticks and acrobatics as 4 more of these guys go down.
He's got to remember his grenades. A stun grenade would take, or a sleep. Do they have such a thing as like a sleep grenade?
They don't. Well, I mean, it's effectively that would be your freeze grenade holds them in place. Yeah. The stun grenade makes them so they can't take actions.
And would that affect a whole group, or?
Yep.
Okay, I got to remember that.
Yeah, that's the other thing I think is cool about the game. I was thinking about in the break is like there's an incentive to do that. Batman, think of like hopping from one group to another because the more you whittle their numbers down, the less bonus to hit, the less attacks they get, the less damage they do.
Yeah, I do like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. So, Kate, you're up next. What are you doing?
We're going for the double attack on the group again.
Okay.
That I'm in.
Nice.
I got this built in. So attack number 1. Boom. See if that works.
All right. First attack. That is a hit and a crit. Then that's 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. Your second attack, 1d12.
Okay, double attack number 2.
Okay. Second attack is a hit, not a crit. But that is 8 more damage. And then you have downed one, so if you want to trigger your succession.
Yes, and I got a normal melee programmed in. So a 12, I don't think hits.
Okay. That does actually hit still.
Okay.
Yeah, they've only got a defense of 11. And then 14 damage. Holy smokes.
Can I spend an exploit point to boost the damage, or just...
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
No.
So that will be it for me.
Okay. Then you are at... Let's see. Yeah. Really got to make a cheat sheet for like how much damage equals how much things, because I should not have this much of a pained expression trying to do basic arithmetic.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, it's tricky. All right. So yeah, and Batwoman, likewise, you're just fucking hammering through these. Red Hood, you got 2 jammed guns.
Yep. So I need to make a roll here to try to unjam them.
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking? Well,
I
mean, I think it feels like probably Dex or Intelligence.
Yeah,
maybe?
so I'm thinking too. Do you have any ways that will assist here?
One
To let Robert know too. One of the other things you can do is if you're doing something that would a skill check or something that would where one of your ways might apply just based on the description, but there's not a specific skill, you can add 2 times the amount of capacity at the level of that to it.
Okay.
So that one I think needs to be judiciously interpreted because that has the capacity of stepping on some of the other specific capacities you get from your ways.
Yeah.
But why don't you make it a dex check, George, and you can get your handyman bonus.
Awesome. That's perfect. That is what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Here we go. 1d. This is not one I have programmed in, so
Okay.
1d20 plus. What's my
4.
dex is also plus 4, so I get a plus 8 on this.
Okay.
Here we go. 27.
No problem.
19 on the die.
Check.
All right.
And I was thinking 15 was the difficulty. That's a crit. Let's say that it's a move action instead of a combat action.
Okay, cool. So has NK Demon moved at all?
No, still in the same range.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I would move just to another spot where I have some cover between us, just to try to get myself between my companion, between Nightwing and Batman and the NKB Demon, if I can.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. So if you're using your action to do that, then you will gain. Prejudicial states are on here. I just missed it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, page 2 of the GM, or 3 of the GM screen. Panel 3. Great. So let's say it's like a brick wall or a thin concrete wall. So you got DR 12 from this. We'll go halfway through concrete. Okay, so it doesn't affect your ability to hit, but it gives you more damage. It's like Imperium Malediction works that way.
Fantastic.
Okay, so you race over and get yourself behind some cover. NKV Demon says, "Where are you going?" Yeah, I just need to have these characters in the game more often so I can do my shitty Russian accent. It's so much fun. Genuinely, one of my favorite games or sessions I've run was that Ravenloft one-shot where I got to use puppets and use a bad Russian accent. It was so much fun.
I enjoyed that one.
Man,
oh my goodness.
That's a blast for the past.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but boy, it was a lot of fun. Okay, he's going to try and use a gadget on you.
Oh, okay.
If you guys aren't going to use your grenades and batarangs, well, I'm happy to demonstrate their value.
We're going to learn by example.
Exactly. This was fucking terrible. Let's do it to someone else.
Exactly.
All right. You know, like when you run a game for a while, you get a sense of where shit is in the rule book. I'm not there yet with this game.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? It's because I'll tell you why. There's a cool thing with teams. Teams can grant all the members of a team different ways as well. So when I'm flipping through the books, I get to the list of ways in that. I'm like, oh, I've gone too far to the character creation, which is at the beginning of the book. But you go past that, and that's where the gadgets are. So
I see. Yeah.
I'm learning my things, but I thought I'd mention that cool part of the game as well.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right. Oh, yeah. So let me make this attack.
Okay.
All right. So he reaches in and then tosses out something that kind of skitters across the ground. You see it go near where you are, and you're about to dive to the side when it fills this area with a electric pulse, and you are paralyzed.
Ah, shit.
For 3 turns, unless your Constitution test is successful. It's at the end of each round.
At the end of each round, I make a Constitution test, and then
DC 15.
So until then, I suffer the condition. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The prejudicial state, right?
Exactly, prejudicial condition.
Okay.
Well, Brandon, I think it's prejudicial state. Yeah.
Prejudicial state.
Yeah.
I as I'm getting shot, I'm like, you made your point.
All right. Then it is Nightwing's second action.
Yeah. He looks over and he says, "Oh yeah, gadgets." And he says, anyway. So he's in. So we've got 2 groups that are 6, 2 groups that are 10. he decides to try to, take down as many of the 10 group, this group right down here.
Mm.
So he's basically kind of going through groups. He hits a group, he keeps going.
Yep.
And so now he's over here, and he pulls out his stun grenade.
Love it.
And tosses it into the group.
Got it. So it's a ranged attack?
Again, if there's something like he can... You said this is like the backyard of somebody's thing? It has like so he grabs like some kid's, play set or swing set or whatnot. He grabs a bar up there, kind of swings over, goes
you can't
over
move. I love the description, but remember, like it's a single action you get to take.
Okay, got it.
Not a full...
Okay. But how did he get? Does he get to this group then?
It's a grenade.
Oh, it's just
toss it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
So give us a range deck. I do love the effort to try and add into the scene, though, Robert.
Yep.
Like that's not. That's I'm not. I just wanted to make sure the point for the mechanics. It's a second action you get to take, not a full round.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
next time. Yep.
Go ahead and give us a 1d20 plus 9.
Plus 9. That seems good.
Yep. And it was the paralyzing or the cold grenade?
Paralyzing grenade.
Yep. They're all being shocked by your stun thing as well. So we'll put. Let's see here. Stun will be, here we go, electricity.
Yep.
And there you go.
Yep.
Then it is their turn. So we got one engaged with Kate, but there's only 6 left. So that is 2 attacks. Kate, one of those is a 20. Sorry, what is your defense? Is it over 20?
It is 20.
It is 20. Okay, so they for sure hit. I'm just going to double check the damage because I've lost 4, which means I think it's only. Actually, I know it's 4d6 now. Okay.
I'm going to spend the point and avoid that.
Well, it's only 4d6 damage.
Yeah, well,
I've
got this old wound that if I get hit, I got to make a check if it's so much damage.
Okay, so you're going to spend to add to your defense?
Yes.
Because remember, succession can only be used once per encounter, right?
Yeah, just this is the exploit.
Okay. So that was their attacks on you. I've got 2 on Nightwing. My best one was a 20. Ooh, it might only be 23. Hold up. Because they have normally 9 in melee. Oh, no, that would have been a hit. Yours was 24. You could spend an exploit to avoid.
Sure.
Okay, so it'll be plus 10 to your defense, then I'll miss. Shots against the Red Hood. And I haven't gone... Oh, I did go with NKV Demon. That's why we're making that electric joy buzzer, cartoon joy buzzer sound. All right, they are... And I don't think... Let's take a look at the prejudicial state. I don't think paralyzed gives you a penalty to your defense, does it? No. Attacks are unable to perform any actions. Suffered attacks are automatically critical successes. So let's hope we miss.
Yeah.
Okay. One of them for sure is a miss. The second one is a 19.
Okay. Yep, that's gonna hit.
Do you want to spend a exploit point at plus 10 to your defense against that?
I do.
Okay.
For sure. You can spend that right now.
Okay, and the second one is a 24, so it's also a hit, not a crit.
Nothing I can do at that. Yep.
Do you have, I can't remember, does Red Hood have that succession? Or not succession, the...
It's under the way of justice, I think. No.
I just have first rate fighter at hand to hand. I do not even have as one of my...
So just in time, the one to avoid the thing is under way of justice.
Okay, fortunately, you do have cover against this. So, let's see here.
That's true.
Shit, but it's a crit. All right.
That's okay. I got 12 DR right now.
We got that Lazarus pit, right? We can throw you in again.
Holy shit. Okay, take that back.
Okay, so...
I guess I will ask this question. I was assuming that 12 DR from the wall was instead of my normal...
No, it stacks.
DR. It stacks. Thank God. Okay.
So that's 20. Holy smokes.
This is not going to look good, but I type it in here.
So that is...
-10.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's quickly take...
I don't know what happens then. I hit 0.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
Well, that's probably true.
Oh. I was looking at ethics to see if you can add that, but it's to a test. Adds a bonus to a test.
Right.
It's not to your defense. Okay. So ethics.
And he would still hit me with a 24 because even if I used anarchy or justice, which are 3, that would be a 6 plus my 18 would be 24. So
yeah. Okay. So
I mean,
then,
a 22.
Let's see here.
I just wanted to find out what the rule was for going to 0.
Yeah, really. Holy smokes. I'm just checking the...
I mean, I think what's cool is that it showcases the fact that while we can do incredible amounts of damage and like we can, there's a lot we can take down a lot of people very quickly. The same thing can happen to us.
Well, and also I think it highlights like the hordes. Like you got to be managing them using your when they're full at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so when a hero falls to 0 HP, they sustain a serious wound and fall unconscious. You cannot go lower than 0.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to put that back to 0. All right. Okay, so I'll be at D12s going forward.
Yeah, and healing a character whose HP score has fallen to 0 requires a difficult 10 test of intelligence, which takes into account medical ways. If the test is successful, the patient comes to their senses after 1d6 minutes.
Okay.
Cool. Out of fight.
Well, I still have to make saving throws because this thing is still.
Well, I mean, like
it doesn't cause damage. It doesn't cause damage, I guess.
So Jason is down.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll make my saving throw for the minions. They failed. Nightwing. Jason has just gone down.
And do I know which group was actually attacking him?
The one on the far left here. Yeah.
Far left. All right. What can I do to reduce their attacks?
You got 4 more grenades in your belt.
And what's the effect of the batarang? Is that just a ranged attack?
Batarang is either a ranged attack or the explosive one does more damage. The homing one, you can just use it for narrative ways, and the armor piercing one gets around any DR they may have.
All right. He sees Jason go down, and he said, "All right, enough of this." He grabs the explosive batarang and hurls it into the.
So that one won't. Explosive batarang just does more damage to one target. It's not an AOE thing. Yeah.
But it would not continue on to anybody else.
It would as far as the minions are. But if you want to lock down all of them, the stun grenade is probably the best bet.
Okay. So he grabs another stun grenade and throws it into that group.
Okay. Go ahead and give us a range attack. +9. 1d20 +9.
Oh, 1d20 +9. Okay, at least I'm rolling on the high side for most of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yep, that's a solid hit. So then that group is locked down for now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and remember, if you're attacking someone who is paralyzed, it counts as a critical hit automatically.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Okay. Do you want to make a move this round 2, or you want to save that for your...
Actually, let's go ahead and say he did what I was saying at the end of the last one. So he did the move on the way in there, and he kind of did his acrobatic kind of around the pole a couple of times and swung off and dropped the grenade as he went over them.
Okay, so the way there is a taxed opportunity in this, there isn't. I mean, what there is You can make a dex. It's called a breakaway movement action. You make a opposed dexterity test.
Okay.
Okay, so let's give us your dexterity. Remember, is with an edge. So you're rolling 2d20 plus 5. And do you have a capacity that you think might apply?
Sorry, I should have worked that. Probably if he's doing that, where's that gymnastics, specialty gymnastics?
Yep.
Since he's basically, yep.
Cool.
Okay.
So that would be a 24.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're easily able to maneuver your way out of here. You go over the kids' play set and land. Where are you landing?
I want to land just beyond them. So basically, I drop the grenade in there, then just beyond them, so I can turn and attack them.
Okay.
Yep.
So do you want to be in melee with him there for your second action? Is that right?
I think so. Although, where's NKV Demon?
He's over near where Red Hood is. You could reach him with one move.
Yeah, he's going to go there instead. He figures if we could work on taking him down, then maybe the rest of them aren't going to be as happy.
You got it. Batwoman.
I mean, she's pretty much wanted to do what Nightwing was doing and like go to the rescue of Red Hood. So she's going to be darting in here to these groups just after the bomb goes off.
So you're going to have to disengage. So give us a contested dex check to break away.
And, I've got something to boost that.
I got a 13.
Okay.
What do you got?
Shoot. Like dexterity is one of my start skills, so I get 2d20 and then that's just advantage.
Just with an edge?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, come on.
And then I add 4.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's 20. Yeah, easy. So swoop of your cape and you are gone. You land among that second group.
And then I'm going to like haul off and use my Master of Combat to like clock them while they're
Love it. Okay.
dizzy.
So 1d12 plus 8, I believe, right? That is a hit. It's barely a hit, but it is a hit.
It's an auto crit though, because they're paralyzed, right?
But it's an auto crit. Exactly.
Oh,
so it's
awesome.
29 damage.
Sweet.
Wait, is that rolling right? It should be.
Yep, I just put the damage in twice for the one for the damage and one for the crit.
Yep. That's right. Okay.
Cool.
Some low. Okay. All right.
Then, can I activate Succession to try to hit another one?
You absolutely can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. That's a
So
nat one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
It happens, guys.
That means I'm going to do a counterattack. In the midst of all, one of them sort of spasmodically sort of goes forward with the butt of its gun. Doesn't mean he's going to hit necessarily, and I'm using the numbers. Let me cut the numbers down first. So it's increments of. Is that right? Nope. 9. So it'll be. There we go. All right. Plus 7. 11. Miss you. So then that is it for Batwoman. Not forever, but for your turn. Red Hood is down.
I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest here for a bit.
Yeah. Then it is NKV Demon's turn. Let's go to.
Which unfortunately I've just plopped right down in front of. I didn't think of that through very well.
That is.
I think you got it.
Let's see. There is a flash as that sword of his comes out, and he is going to try and hack you with it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22.
24 defense.
24 defense.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm just going to see if I'm missing anything. I don't think so.
Can you use EP points to increase attack rolls?
I
Kevin?
can't actually. No, I can do it to.
Interesting.
Oh, good question. Actually,
Well, he gets the ability to unlimited spend damage.
that's right. I can spend to do an extra
Right.
attack. That's right. Thank you, John.
Misery loves company.
Yeah.
So I'll make the second attack. Hacks. That one is a 24. No, that one's a 25.
I think he will be using his another one of those.
Exploit?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to save the 2 to ignore a hit because I might need it.
This is like maybe he swings the first time, it's just a little high to begin with, and then the second one comes in, and so Nightwing kind of like this.
Leap, over it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have a second action, Nightwing.
Yeah, let's see here. He is, at this point, he's just a little bit annoyed. Automatically, well, that's nice. Unparalleled skill. Once per day, automatically obtains a critical success on an MA, RA, Strength, Dexterity, Constitution test. So he's going to use Unparalleled skill.
Yep.
And he's going to use his double attack, which means he would just get 1 crit out of that, right?
Yes.
It says on a
MA. Yeah. No, I buy that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then the first...
Or actually, I don't know, because if he does the Master of Combat, then he automatically gets it. He gets a plus 2d6 to the DM. I think he's going to use that. That way he gets the crit on that for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So then it'll be 2d8 exclamation mark plus 4d6 exclamation mark plus 4.
Okay.
That's the reason I saved those exploit points.
Yeah.
Yep.
No explosions.
All right. So you
still.
try to nail him. He gets that... that sword up in the way of your Scream of Six as they're coming down. That would have probably very badly injured him.
Yep.
Then it is the thugs. We've got... okay, so Kate and Nightwing are both involved with the others. So they're going to take -4 to hit in melee, I think. Or to shoot in melee. -2 for target in melee. All right, which means I've only got +4. I don't even know if I can hit Nightwing. Oh, I got a nat 1 from one of them. Batwoman, they're firing at you. Go ahead and give us a 1d12 exclamation mark. Roll, please. Okay. Another one of the guys you're fighting gets shot.
Probably the one that was trying to clock me with the thing and.
Okay,
that's awesome.
Then it is the other one's going to fire at Nightwing. I have 2 attacks here. 23 is not going to hit though.
No.
Shit. Okay.
Awesome.
I mean, good. Not shit. And then I'll make the saves for these other 2. One succeeded. Both succeeded. 19s for both of them. So these group of minions are no longer... They've recovered from the stun grenades. Top of the round. Nightwing, what are you doing?
Well, so let's see. That was once per session.
Once per day.
Once per day.
Yeah.
He's going to use his special ability to go forward 24 hours. You didn't see that, Kev. Let's see.
Interesting. This is an interesting little tidbit. You know where Nightwing took his name from?
No.
Speaking of people who can fly around the Earth and turn it backwards.
Oh, okay, Superman. Yep. Okay.
So you know why is I don't know how familiar you are with Silver Age Superman, but Clark and Jimmy Olsen had briefly a second set of identities as crime fighters in the bottled city of Kandor. Where Clark was Nightwing and Jimmy was Firebird.
Okay.
Or Firewing. He's either Firebird
awesome.
or Firewing. I can't remember which one. I think maybe it's Firewing, Flamewing. Anyway, that's canonically where Nightwing took his name from, is from Superman, because they changed it because that was written out after Crisis. But canonically, he took it after, I think it's either some legend or some story that Superman told him. he's carrying on the Dark Avenger thing to honor his father, Bruce.
Yep.
And he took the name to honor his sort of, favorite uncle,
Nice.
Clark.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Great.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So
No,
that's
it's
very
really cool.
Yeah.
There's a Nightwing Year One story that deals with all that stuff, where he sort of it builds up the relationship between when he was Robin and when he worked with Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So or when
Okay.
Clark did, or when Bruce did rather. Anyway.
Yep.
So my
Very nice.
lore digression is done. What are you doing?
Yep. Oh, okay. So hold on a sec. I didn't even see the preferred weapon staff thing, which is with weapon MA +1 and dexterity mod or strength mod is desired during an MA.
Which is incorporated into your stats. That's why you're.
It is incorporated.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, got it. All right. So he's going to switch to a double attack on this guy.
Ooh, love it.
He is also going to. Can he use his justice ethics? Basically, he's trying to.
For justice.
Yeah, he's basically trying to. Basically, yeah. And the bonus on the attack.
Okay.
Okay.
The first-rate fighter, you mean?
No, he's under his ethics. It says once per session he could use it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, justice. Yeah, so he's
Awesome.
giving.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. +8 to this roll then.
Nice.
So your first attack with a D20 will be +21.
And does this
Amazing.
apply to both attacks? Or
No, only the one. It's for a roll.
Okay. Can I do it on the second attack?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So plus
Yep.
1d20 plus 13 for your first attack. I'm just checking his defense
Okay.
again.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, man.
Very nice.
That's a hit and a crit.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So that'll be a 2d8 exclamation mark +4.
Okay.
There
Oh,
you go.
yes.
There you go.
And he is wounded. There's a crack as that first Screamer 6 smashes up against that mask. It
Yeah.
cracks across it. Whoa! And your
Now,
second
did he-
attack?
So I imagine that this guy's done. I don't know anything about NKV Demon as far
Yep.
as like other than what you said, and I probably forgot most of it. But it's like for one bad thing he did, he's like, well, that's for that, and then he brings back these.
I forgot to apply his DR. Hold up. I just need to.
Okay.
I think it's 6 against melee. No, 3 against melee. Oh, jeez.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So still serious wound. And then your second one is 1d12 plus 21.
Yep.
All right.
There you go.
Good call. It's not a crit, but it is a
Yep.
hit. So 1d8 exclamation mark +2, please.
Okay. Sure.
Oh,
No,
that didn't roll.
ain't-
You had
Oh,
an
it
S in
didn't?
there. That's an error.
Yeah.
Wait,
You roll
what?
one
What did it-
S8.
Oh,
Yep.
I was going to say that's not even possible. +2. Okay.
I blame Mr. Mixie
Oh,
of
well, it
Pip.
was the same thing.
More
Yeah.
or less.
This is a Batman game. I was going to blame
Yeah,
Mix Pip.
yeah.
It's actually Batmite. You Batmite to blame for why you rolled 1 on a 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah. So the first one, when he hits, he says that's for something that was like really big.
Yeah.
But one day he said that's for stepping on an ant during this battle.
Okay. So you swing at him too, and it hits him. He's not down though. Kate, what are you doing?
Question. I have a provocation under the way of speaking.
Okay.
Is that like my main combat action if I want to provoke somebody to attack me? Or is that like a move equivalent?
Make some carry out. Way of speaking. Good question. Let's.
The only reason I ask is because I forgot that under martial arts I have a floating +5 bonus against melee attacks. So I've been being shot at a lot. So
Yeah. Okay, that would be, let's see here, way of speaking is probably a common one. Way of speech, here we go, provocation. So it prompts someone to violence, not to a specific kind of, it's not like a taunt the way it is in like, Draw Steel or, World of Warcraft.
yeah. Okay. That was the narrative that I was thinking about. Maybe I can get them to come like close in with this other group of me instead of shooting at people.
You could try, sure. It would be your action though.
Yeah, no. I want to clear these guys out instead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go double it. No, let's go Master of Combat in the group I'm in.
Okay.
Master of Combat.
12. Okay. That is a hit, not a crit.
I rolled very low damage on that.
Yeah, that's really dog shit.
Does it get one of them?
It does get one, but here's what you can do, John. If you want, you can spend an exploit point to make a success into a crit.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's 37 then, and then in which case you take down the whole group. What do we see?
So she
Awesome.
she goes like to juke in and hit one of them, and just like a little punch, and then she just furthers in like a 1-inch punch and knocks him back into the group of 4 others.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all of them go down. You have a move this round as well.
And
So like you could put your cape up if you want. Maybe you could try and get the go and hide. Use your grapple gun.
I'm gonna pull out grapple gun and right into the air and try to go into the cover.
There's probably like hedges and shit like that. It's a mansion garden party. So
would that be making a discretion test?
it is. Yeah, give us a dex check with discretion. If you've got any modifiers from a capacity you think it would apply, go ahead and do that.
Yes, hidden in shadows would give me an 8 on it, right?
Yep, I buy that.
Okay. And I got advantage. 2d20
Edge.
plus. Oh yeah, edge. And 12.
Nice. That's 29. So you vanish from view.
Nice.
All right. We're into our last 45 minutes. Fuck it. Like, Red Hood, you've got 1 hit point right now. You wake
I
up.
have him at least spend an exploit point to get it.
Yeah.
No. He's taken.
Okay.
He's served as the example of why you don't want to, let yourself get tagged by the baddies. All right. So you got 1, and then what are you doing?
So I have to first grab my 2 guns.
Yep.
That I have dropped when I got shocked, and gotta get up. So I feel like that's going to be my move, probably.
Yeah, you're a superhero. You can kip up if you want.
All right, awesome, cool. Yeah, I kip up. That's great. I do that, and then I'm like, where is he? And like, I'm going to get a bead on NKV Demon.
Okay. He's engaged with Nightwing right now, and you can see there's a big crack across his mask. Okay.
Well, that's okay for me because I have nice shot. I suffer no penalties when a target is in melee combat.
Love it.
So I'm going to take a shot at him, just check and see if there's anything else I can do.
Okay.
But no, that is, I think that's everything that makes sense.
Okay. There is a secondary thing.
I have one question. Oh, go ahead, Kevin.
So there's a secondary effect of that nice shot. I believe it gets a Tool song caught in everyone's head.
That's right.
So,
it's both of those.
Yeah.
It's a combo. Could I make it? I don't know how much if he can see me. So he's hit me. He knows I went down.
Yeah.
I guess he would think I might get up. I was just trying to see if I could use it out of nowhere, but
he's not the one who took you down, and he just had his bell rung by Dick. So I think if you're thinking out of nowhere, I'd buy that.
You would? Okay, cool.
Well, let's leave it to the dice.
Check.
Give us a dex check for that.
All right, here we go.
I don't think you've got advantage or an edge on it. John, you're new to me now. But do you have a way that would apply?
Well, I could use twice per session. I can use Handyman.
Fuck yeah!
So I will kind of think about where he is and where I am, and try to like pop out in the places he would least expect me to.
Yep.
So that will give me a 1d20 plus 8. Here we go. Oh,
yep.
God damn
also,
it.
this is your check. I was saying you also have not drawn on your ethics this session.
That is true. That is true. I think I'm going to hold off on that to take an attack.
Yep. Go ahead. Yep.
25.
No problem.
Okay,
Nice.
So he's at a -5 then to me. So I'll take my nice shot, which doesn't have any penalties. Here we go.
You're in short range too, right?
Hold on.
You get the plus.
But I should be at a D12 because I took a serious wound.
Right. So go roll.
So let me re-roll that.
But does the +9 count the fact that it's within 30 meters? Or should that be +11?
No. I left that out because it depends on how close I am, so I didn't want to automatically.
Okay. So then it'll be +11 to your 1d12 +11.
Yeah. So here we go. So it's just yeah.
Thing.
It's plus 2 more. So because that doesn't include the so that's a 19
hit.
total.
That's a
All
hit.
right. And then a normal damage.
It's
Here it is.
2d6 exclamation mark, right?
Yep. Exact. Oh, it's wait. It is. No. Oh yeah, it is. Why did it do that? Oh, I know. I see it. That's just weird. Let me just roll 2d6.
Okay.
Roll 2d. Oops, 6.
Exclamation
point.
Nice.
Okay,
there you go.
15.
Okay. So then he spins, and Nightwing, you can see that Red Hood is up and kind of on one knee, taking a shot at NKV Demon.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for you.
That is it for me. That's all I can do. I'll take it, though.
Okay.
I'm very happy to be up.
NKV Demon is going to... he's rolling d12s right now because of that wound. He will... I think he's going to try and hit you again. Oh, I knew he would need to get a crit, Nightwing. He is outmatched, and he kind of knows it now, and he's outnumbered. So I'm going to try and disengage. Or to break away.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see if he's got a bonus. Okay, so I got +8. Give us a dex test, Nightwing. Remember, you got an edge on that?
Sure.
And there's no modifier here other than +5, so it'll be highest.
So that's 2d20?
2d20 +5, and you take your highest. I got a 17.
So what's the... can I use a...
Exploit?
To make it a critical success? Sure.
Well, you didn't succeed, though. You failed.
+10.
What you can do is add
make it a
+10.
success.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
sure.
then, he is, and then the consequence of failing to break away.
Basically, Robert, it gives you a +10 to your roll.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, it's only on a success that you can upgrade it.
Okay, sure.
Here we go. That is before combat. I'm getting to know the layout of this book, guys. Hopefully the Skyline Vision doesn't change it.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's true.
Oh, so you can move with him if you like.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
And you can perform an opportunistic attack as a free action at the initiative level of the individual who attempted to break away. So he's trying to get away from you, and Nightwing, you're able to follow. Go ahead and give us a melee attack. It's supposed to be 1d20 plus 12. You can't use a special attack on this. This is only just a regular attack.
Okay, but could he use... I'm just trying to think. Could he use another ethics or just once per session total for any of the ethics?
Ethics, you can only use once, and then I get to use ethics against you.
Okay.
And I'm going to apply a penalty. Actually, you know what? Hold up. That's a good point. I'm applying a penalty of your justice because you're not going to pursue this guy. There are innocent people here.
Okay.
So the minus, that would be -8 to your roll, which means he did succeed in this. So,
okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's able to pull himself away, and then as his other action, he will attempt to hide. So, but he is injured. So that is a... Okay, I've got his hide check. I'm just going to write it down. Okay. So he seems to have tried to get away, but you can hear the others are... What he says, I think, as he's leaping away in Russian, which Red Hood understands. Kill them all! Kill the guests!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nightwing. You have one action.
Yeah. And so... But he has not actually hidden, or he has?
He has. I'll put him on the hidden later.
So, and I have no... is there any way of in-game and finding him?
Yeah. You can try and take an action to try and seek him.
Okay.
Except, he just said to kill the guests, so,
That's true.
Yeah, and they're all turning their guns toward the guests. They're going to start.
And they're going next.
Machine gunning.
Yeah. Okay, so he would paralyze do anything to stop that, or
Yeah, stun grenade would. If you deploy another one, that'll be your third stun grenade.
Yep, he's gonna
Nice.
throw a stun grenade at this group, the biggest.
Okay, go ahead and give us a 1d20 plus 9. That's your range, I believe.
Okay, and I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I could. I mean, accomplished athlete. I mean, could he act like he's trying to drop a ball, trying to drop a pitch right in the middle of them?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to think anything else I hear I could do to help. High level training plus what's an asset?
Asset is which one are you looking at? 'Cause this may
I'm
have
looking
been...
at his high level training plus 2 dexterity with asset.
Here, let's see what that actually was supposed to be. Okay, way of physical feats. Let's see here. Even it's called Way of Physical Feats in the Quick Start. It's actually called Way of Physical Prowess in the game.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll just get the PDFs of the Skyline edition. Just to go through it and see what the differences are.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Kevin, go ahead.
The high level training, so that actually doesn't do anything the way that it says there.
Okay.
I mean, that's what grants you the edge that you have with dexterity checks. So you can kind of yeah.
Okay. If that does not succeed, he's going to spend his last to drop it in
exploit.
there.
Well, I should have been giving you guys. Why don't everyone take an exploit point?
Okay.
Awesome.
So he's still at 1. All right.
Okay. Well, you'll be at 2 because you're not necessarily. You're only going to spend it. That's something you spend afterwards. Ethics is spent beforehand. Exploit points spent afterwards.
Okay. So I rolled a 15.
That's a hit. Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So one of them again. They are stunned.
Sorry. This one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants to get the bigger group because he figures the others might be able to.
Good call. Yep. Good call. Yeah, that's great. All right, then it is. Their turn.
Yep.
Oof.
Anything that could get somebody to move before them.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I wish.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, they're turning and going to start shooting into the crowd, I guess.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Okay.
We suddenly went very dark in this episode.
Yeah, you're the one who introduced the kids' play structure. We see a bloody teddy bear fly up in the air in slow motion.
Yeah.
We get demonetized.
Just
We do mark it as not for kids.
Exactly.
All right, so you hear screams from the crowd because everyone has mostly cleared out right now. It is going to be at longer range to get them.
Yep.
They don't manage to hit anyone this round, but they are starting to fan out into the ones that aren't stunned.
Yep.
Top of the round, Nightwing. What are you doing?
He goes to the. Let's see. Both of them have 6. Yeah. So.
I mean, they're adults. They're not currently having sex, but the
6 members.
6 members. Yes, they do have 6 members too.
Yeah. So he goes to this group, and he basically now he's mad. So he's gonna push. Yeah, I didn't even see the push the limits bit. Yeah, he's gonna lose 1 hit point. Basically, just charges, maybe I don't know, through a major bed of roses or something, and loses a hit point.
Remember that your strength, dex, con tests; those are for skill checks. Effectively, they're not for attacks.
Okay, never mind then. Tried everything I can here. Let's see. So he is simply going to do a Master of Combat.
Okay. If I might make a suggestion, Robert?
Yep.
remember, you can do exactly what Batwoman did last turn too, because you got the 2 attack thing. You could move into there, make your first attack, see if it's a crit. If it's not a crit, you can spend an exploit point to upgrade it to a crit.
True. Okay.
And ditto for the second one. You got 2 exploit. Oh, you only spend 1 exploit point per turn, but.
Yep. You're saying with the double attack.
Yeah, because then you could have, like, you're very likely to get a critical hit on the first one because you got plus 13.
That's true. Okay.
And then on the second one, if you don't get a crit, you could spend that again.
Okay, sure. He does that. Roll d12 plus 13.
D12 plus 13, I think, is your first.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's an 18, not a crit.
That's 18, not a crit. Do you want to upgrade that to a crit?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Nice.
Then that is a 2d8 exclamation mark plus 4.
Yep. Still learning from his mentors. 30.
Holy shit.
Man.
Look at this. This is math I can do. So, fucking
Now,
4 of them are down in that first flurry.
You mean 3 of them because they were at, four.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
And then 3, sir, 3. You can announce 1d12 plus 13 for the second attack.
And if he puts these out of action, can he move to the next group?
Robert, you only rolled a d12 on your attack on that first one.
Oh, okay. So that was a crit anyway.
So now give us a 1d20 plus 13.
Okay. D20 plus 13.
Let's see. And that's a crit as well. So if you hit the up arrow twice, it should give you that same 2d8 exclamation mark plus 4.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, only 15?
What does it look like as you take that whole horde down?
He is bad. It's like because he knows what it was like to have parents or whatnot kill, his parents killed, and DC, and then turn it on parents with kids.
Tony Zuko!
Oh no, he's just screaming at this point. This is like complete rage. And does he get succession after that?
He does.
Yep.
But
all right.
does succession allow you to do 1 melee attack or 1?
Yeah, 1 melee attack. Yep. So he swings into the second group.
Well, the thing is, you've already used your move.
Oh, okay.
To move into them, right? Okay. So you're not going to be able to.
Okay. So nobody's close enough. So he's just looking around wildly to next group.
Yeah. Love it. Kate, you're up next. What are you doing?
Ready. She is swinging out of nowhere on her grappling hook into the paralyzed group, and she is angry, just like Nightwing. Attacking civilians? No.
Okay.
We're going double attack.
Nice. Okay. Go for your first one. That's a hit, not a crit. You want to upgrade that?
Well, they're paralyzed, right?
Oh, so it's an auto crit. That's right.
Nice.
So that is 11 damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to invoke my ethics of justice for. Actually, I don't need to do that. So just regular double attack. I should be able to tag them.
That's a hit, so it's a 16 more damage.
Yep.
Nice.
And then succession.
Okay.
That one. Jeez.
Oh, man. Okay, there's
one of the night.
7 of them left, which means I'm at plus... 8 to this. And you said you got plus 5 to your melee defense?
Against melee defense, so it's 25.
Okay. I missed, but they did come close.
I think she just swings in there, starts kicking and punching, and all of a sudden, whatever her grappling thing was stuck on lets go, and she just and bounces.
Okay. Nice. Then it is Red Hood. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to target the ones that paralyzed as well, hoping that Nightwing will take out the ones that are on their, on their game. If I can. So
does have 2 more grenades left.
He does, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's
Red. You've got a bat belt too, I believe. Oh, you know what? Some dumbass didn't put your whole list of equipment down, but you can assume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can assume you've got a bat belt as well. So
okay.
It's like, oh, hey,
great.
Not saying you necessarily need to, but you would have a utility belt as well. Like all the Bat family carries around a utility belt.
Gotcha.
Even Stephanie Brown gets a utility belt. Like, come on. Little prowler.
All right. Well, you know what? I might as well do that. So, what is the? It's a dex.
No, it's your ranged
attack. I mean,
yep.
Okay. So my range is +9.
+9, it looks like.
Yeah. 1d20 plus 9. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay. Nice.
15?
Yep.
Okay.
Another one locked down. Yeah, I'm gonna move him over here because I can't seem to see the. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Explosive batarang.
Okay.
And I think I'm staggering, like, right? Like I'm like barely on my feet. And I'm like, oh, I reach in, like.
You still have a move if you'd like.
I will. If there's any, I look for any civilians who are in the line of fire, and I know they've kind of moved far away. I'm not trying to move up to them. I'm just trying to move in the way so that if anybody does, is able to shoot at them, I'm kind of in between.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, that's great. Then take another exploit point for that. That's pretty fucking cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
And then Nightwing, last action.
Yeah. He at this point, he's not thinking. There's nothing subtle involved. So he goes after the biggest group that just got paralyzed, and he's trying to take them down with the double attack.
You remember it's only an action.
Oh, okay. So he moves up to them.
Oh, why don't you toss a batarang?
True enough. Yeah, he tosses the explosive. Yep, that's right. I forgot about Mr. Batarangs.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. Let's just see what the explosive one does. Here is.
Is there anything like free actions, like
You can make free attack actions at will. Actually, we didn't tell you that.
No. I mean more like Sorry, actually, what I'm trying to think about here is more like an intimidation type thing instead of the action to try to get all of them to drop their weapons.
Oh, that would be a combat action for sure.
Yeah.
And
makes sense.
Let's see here. Actually, I love that. That does feel very Batman.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Grab, charge, disarming opponent, immobilize, knock to ground, hold back, threaten. Mm-hmm. For their turn, a character can threaten their target and then wait before performing their range attack. If they're less than 20 meters away, the character can aim at a group of individuals situated close to each other and only decide which one to fire on. That's pretty cool. Let's go to the, if someone goes with a gun, you take them out.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think there's a social... Where is it here? Teams. It's the team ways again. Guys, I found the rules for madness and poison. Good news.
Well, just for Halloween.
Hopefully it's a little too late.
Right.
Fun rules for tailing. Fun rules for infiltration.
That's cool.
Fun rules for chases. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's do this. Why don't you, if you want to try and intimidate them, that's going to be a will check, I think.
Okay.
We'll make it contested, and then do you have a skill or a capacity that you think would apply?
I've been looking. I haven't found anything unless it's not detective. It's not.
You've used unparalleled skill already today, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't believe he has anything.
You know what I'll let you do? How about, because it's only a one-round thing, let's apply your level of Way of Danger. You'll get plus... So it'll be 2 times the levels you've got, you get +4 from Way of Danger. This is you doing your best impression of Bruce.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be 1d20 plus 7 then.
Okay. Sorry, what do the values have to do with anything? So his will is a 16? Does that just gives you the +3?
That's where you get the bonus from, yeah.
Okay. roll 1d20 plus 7. Okay. He doesn't bother trying to do Bruce Wayne's voice, but he basically moves so both groups can see him. Although if he can only focus on one, he's only focusing on the biggest one.
Yeah.
And he stands there with both of his with his staff raised, and a batarang in the other that's actually beeping.
Yeah.
So it's like, and he's like, "Put down your weapons."
Love it.
And he will. But I could use if that doesn't succeed, he could use his last.
That's so the difficulty of it. You'd have to spend a dice to make it a success, and that's not going to be enough to make him surrender. That'll make him enough to start for them to pause, but they're also stunned right now anyway.
Yep.
But that's about
okay.
it.
So he's not going to use that extra.
Yeah. Don't want the exploit point. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well,
then it is their turn. I need to make con saves because both of them are stunned. Both of them are still stunned. Nightwing, you're up next. What are you doing?
All right. He basically wades in. He flicks the thing on the batarang to turn it off.
Okay.
And he wades in, and he does a double attack.
Okay.
Roll d20 plus 13. 18.
So I was just reading the exploding batarang. The exploding batarang just basically does the normal 1d4 damage when it hits, and then it blows up and does a 2d6, but it's only to the single target. It's not an AoE.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm sorry, Nightwing, what are you doing?
He's doing his double attack,
So
and he
leap into them.
That's with an 18. I'll make that a crit.
I think Kate's in with the bigger group right now. So Kate's in with this one.
Okay, so he'll go with this one. Yep,
Okay.
He'll go with the other.
And they're paralyzed, so it's auto crit.
Yeah, so it's as long as you hit, it's a crit.
Okay.
Well, as long as you hit, it's a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that a hit? 18?
18 is a hit. Yep, a hit and a crit.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it's 2d8 exclamation mark plus 4. 14. Very nice.
Okay. And he brings his next one through.
1d12.
12 plus 13.
Yep.
Okay.
That is a hit, not a crit.
Yep.
But
Yes.
well, I mean, it's a crit because they're sons. So then, same thing. What 2d8 exclamation mark plus 4.
Yeah. Come on.
Nice. And then you got your succession if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. That's just a regular martial arts.
1d20 plus 13, I think. You don't have to use natural attacks. You just have to use a melee, and I'm assuming you've got your Screamer Sticks out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Another hit.
Okay.
2d8
And that's
exclamation
another
mark
crit.
plus 4.
Okay. And he's just
Nice.
Incredible.
Oh.
this is a little more methodical. He sees that they're down, and he's like going over each one, taking just a hair longer, and just whacking.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Then, Kate, you're up next.
She is going to forgo the double attack, and she's just going to go fish for exploding dice, and we're going to go Master of Combat.
Love it.
Nice.
Just try to haul off and just let it all out.
Let's see. Yep. So that's 24
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to swing in for a succession attack.
Here we go. That is another hit, another 13 damage. Okay.
Nice.
Look at that. That is
does
6
it.
guys you took out in one round.
Wow.
Come on, Red Hood. Pow.
Okay.
All right. Yep. All right. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take aim. I'm just going to take a regular attack, but my plan is to do I'm going to do a fast attack. So, but either way, I'm still at a anyway, I'll get to it. My first attack, here it goes. I'm still at a D12.
Hold on. Yeah, because D12, because I actually don't know if what happens when you roll 2D, like when you're.
I know. I might not get the second attack. I don't know.
Well, see,
But
I think.
I'm going to.
I think so. Let's just see what happens.
All right. Well, in this case, well, go ahead. Yeah, and then I'll tell you.
No, go ahead and make your first attack. 'Cause you may take this guy
yeah,
out.
So I got a 12, but I'm going to have to use an exploit point, I'm assuming, to get that to be a hit.
No, that's a hit. That's it. They only
Okay,
defense
that's
of
a hit.
11.
Okay, so that's going to be a crit,
2d6
correct,
exclamation-
because he's down.
Yes, 46 exclamation
Okay,
mark.
there we go. So 13.
Fuck me. Is that plus? Oh, that is the crit damage instead. Okay.
Yeah.
They are all down, guys.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. So we can drop out of combat right now because the NKV demon has affected his escape.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
And I think Robert had to leave soonish.
Oh,
Soonish.
right. Yeah, thank you for the thing. You know, then that's what we'll do. Why don't we call this a session there? So very briefly, let's go back to the main page. Second time playing for some of you guys. First time for Robert. Robert, we'll start with you. What did you think?
So the only thing I had seen in a review was kind of I didn't have time to like look at full reviews, so I saw like a couple places said it's a good system, but they didn't feel like it felt like Batman. This felt a lot like Batman to me.
100%.
So, you know, that was my one worry coming into it. I was like looking for the reasons why it wouldn't be, and I'm like, no, this is Batman. This is they did a really, really good job on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth. There's a lot of edge things that you can do, like, you know, the whole ethics thing. Each one of you get an awful lot of what do they call them? The things
exploit
under
points?
the ways. No, under the ways.
Capacities.
Capacities.
Yeah, you get like a lot of capacities, and it's hard at first to like go through and realize what you could be using and when. But the nice thing is that the descriptions are pretty, like, at least the out of nowhere and the hidden in shadows. Immediately I knew what those two should do. Yeah. And it turns out that they did what they should do in my mind. Yeah. So, and being able to use something like gymnastics on, like, because there's a swing set is really cool too. So, no, I thought it was great.
Nice. George, John, second time playing. What'd you guys think?
Yep.
I'll quickly say that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it again. And as with any system, when you're learning something new, especially one that's like based on something else, but then, you know, take some left turns here and there where they've made changes, kind of like Fantasy Craft does.
Yep.
It just takes some time to, get used to what those are. So I felt even more like I understood what my character could do the second time around. And I agree that there's a lot of options of things you can do, but also these characters are much higher level. These are not first level characters where you would slowly like learn all your capacities over time.
Like someone had asked also last time about like what character generation is like. Character generation in the game, when you pick what level of stage you're going to play at, whether it's like cops or like very, very street level vigilantes, or you're playing like members of the Bat family, that sets your power level. I think it's power level 12 is if you're playing Wonders. So like these types of characters. So I can't remember what levels. I think you guys are between like 12 and 14, maybe?
Yeah, mine's 13.
Mm-hmm. Like that's the relative power level you're playing with.
Yeah, 12.
Dick is level 15, actually, and Kate is 12. So yeah, between 12 and 15. So you're not like that's one thing that I think is smart about the game is that it gives you these. It uses a level-based system, but it says, look, we're playing these kinds of characters, so you're starting at X level. So you're not going to be playing these chumps playing your way up to, because like if you're playing a superhero game, I don't think you want to play like the McHale's Navy equivalent of the Justice League, you know, when everyone's just bumping into each other. And
I mean, it could be fun. It could be fun, but you know, that's yeah.
The flashback montage.
When you know, like, go ahead, George.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say all of that said, I think what Robert mentioned about all of the various things that can sync up start to become more natural as you play your character. And so I was, it was easier for me to kind of parse through the situation because it's constantly changing. The circumstances are constantly changing, and then kind of get us. I had a sense of like, oh, I think I have something under the way of justice that lets me do something, and I could quickly like go through and be like, oh yes. And in fact, I had a plan for that last round. Like if I had to make a second attack, and I'm still, I was at the D12 level for both, that I would then use my, that's when I would use my justice, ethics to try to get a bonus. So
I forgot that I didn't tell you about the gear too. I really wish I had done that earlier because that may have had, affected the decisions you were making too. John, what about you?
Jason likes guns. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's much smoother than the first time. I mean, it was the dice weren't nice the first part of the session, but it warmed up and being able to duck into cover and swing back in. It was, I got on pretty quick.
We didn't get a chance to see some of the non-combat things that distinguish the characters, but you really could see how Red Hood was different from the other two.
Mm-hmm.
The other two have more melee-focused things, so that's something that's very cool about the game too, is you can really expand out. And the fight with the villain felt like an appropriate length of time. 3 sessions, three exchanges, and it was either defeated or they're going to get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, and I wish I wish if I had thought, I would have thought of a better reward for Red Hood doing the heroic shit of getting in the way of the enemies. We also didn't deal with, the game has great capacities for non-combat stuff, which I think is something where, because I've been also running Marvel Multiversal on and off, and Marvel Multiversal is a really fun game. It's so combat focused. Like every ability is just a permutation of some kind of attack, and there's really only about like 5 different iterations of the same attack that just hits more people, imposes an ability afterwards, or allows you to dodge or whatever. This has a much more well-rounded, where you have stuff in your character sheet that applies to shit like investigations or sneaking around or talking to people. Like Kate's got that great persuasion ability to try and drive people to combat or to violence, right? So yeah, really, really cool. On the GM side, tons of fun. Tons of fucking fun to run. Yeah, like very easy to manage. Notwithstanding my like inability to do basic math for increments of 7, it was very easy to do that, and I felt like there was, I felt like because of the like once we sort of realized that we can't leave these guys be at groups of 10 because that's really dangerous for us. That's a fun thing to play with for future sessions, right? Of like, if you had groups of enemies and you were using a battle mat, you'd be like, you get over there and get those guys, you get over those guys, and then have someone else try and lock down the bad guy or something. I think would be pretty cool. But awesome. Well, then we got to end early. Let's call it there. So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for issue 2 of our Batman's Gotham City Chronicles Quick Start adventure. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, the session, the game, or the characters, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Batman and Nightwing are both, Batwoman and Nightwing are both available in the Quick Start. So if you want to see what the characters look like in that, it's listed in the description down below. The Skyline version is just coming out to Kickstarters right now. I should be getting my copy next week. So if you're interested in picking up a physical copy, there's a brand new set of printing that is out that has some updated errata and stuff in it. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. I don't have an updated discount code for them, but Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. So if you're wanting to get a copy of the old Mayfair Batman RPG, you can get a copy for pretty cheap through them, because I think they printed way more of those books than there was demand for it. There's also a link. They also have new role-playing games, board games, and card games, as well as an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. If you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, we will have a discount code in our hopefully early next week. The current discount code that's listed there is not correct, but if you listen to this after October 18, 2025, come back to one of our more recent videos and you'll see what the current discount code is there. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our Gotham Knights who played this evening. So George, John, and Robert, thank you so much for playing tonight, guys. Congratulations on saving this party full of mafioso from...
I just need a break now.
Yeah.
Who needs a nap?
It's like, good job, guys. I gotta go lie down now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then, and if Damien was here, he would ask if it was in a Lazarus pit. He is a little shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we'll be back in 2 weeks' time, likely to return to our Guard campaign. We should have most of our Guardians back, so we're kicking off our Champions Guard campaign at that point. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our Gotham City heroes are encountering when they're visiting the neighboring city of Bloodhaven. Until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.